Hi guys, my name is Elochai and welcome back to episode 2 of the Juventus in the Premier League series. Now, real quick before we move on, I just want to notice that I actually forgot to update the squads before I recorded the first episode. So I've actually went back, done that, and restarted the series. And since it was day one when I recorded the first one, and we haven't moved even a single day, I figured it's not gonna be a big issue because we haven't played any games. Now, the only thing that actually changes is that the Invitational Champions Trophy is now a different group. I've picked another group that has similar clubs in terms of difficulty, really. There's a few good clubs, some weak clubs like last time, so hopefully we end up winning that again, for the extra cash. I've read the comments. I've taken in consideration some of the transfer requests and who to sell, who to buy, etc. And what I've decided is we're just gonna be doing the way we're gonna be playing the games is we're gonna be simulating all of them up until the point where we have to actually play a last game to win the title. Again, our prime goal would be to win the Premier League. I thought about the Champions League, but then I realized since we switched the teams around and we actually went in the Premier League instead of West Brom, we actually don't get a spot in the Champions League. Well, I mean, we could get a spot, but that would mean having to remove one of the other teams that have already qualified. So for season 1, we're gonna stay out of the Champions League because it just wouldn't be fair to remove like someone like Spurs or Liverpool or Man United, Man City or Chelsea out of the cup and add us. Now, because of that, of course, because we switch our places with West Brom are in the Champions League instead of us because they took our seat in the Serie A. Right, so let's hop over into the transfer hub real quick. And I'll show you guys who I've added to the transfer list and to the transfer targets. So the transfer shortlist looks pretty much still the same. The only difference is now that I've added Benjamin Henriks from Bayer Leverkusen because he's young and has great potential. Can play both right and left back when needed, which is absolutely amazing. I've added Jonathan Tah, who I'm not really sure I'm going to be signing this season because we already have good center backs. Maybe next season, or next season we'll add him on instead of someone like Barzali or Haudes. We'll see when the time comes. I've added Emre Can because we've been after him like for 2 seasons already. Sorry, 2 transfer windows, both the summer and the January transfer window. Juventus wanted to sign him, so I figured, well, we might actually just go ahead and sign him up. And I'll tell you why in just a second. I've also added Griezmann as he was part of the suggestions. And interestingly enough, right before I added my transfer listed list, which is pretty much the same with the difference of Piazza, as when I updated the squads, he was already on loan to Schalke, which is what I wanted to do anyways. I wanted to loan him out, not to sell him. Now, Man City have offered a transfer request for Sami Khedira for 31.6 million. As you can see, our game suggests that he can go up to 37.8, and it being Man City and them being now a competitor in the league for us, I think I'm gonna try and sell him for more than 31 mil. So I'm gonna jump into that, see how it goes. Let's hit negotiate. There's Pep. Just skip that. Propose new transfer fee. Let's bump it up to. I'm gonna listen to my advisor. Go for 37.8. Oh, and there we go. Pep Guardiola was willing to pay us 37.8 that we wanted for Khedira, which is amazing. Now, with that being done, I'm going to go for a replacement straight away. That being Milinkovic-Savic. Well, actually, let's see if the transfer goes through first for Khedira, because I don't want to end up having Savic in the team without having Khedira going out for wages purposes, obviously. So let us simulate to the first game. Okay, so we actually won the first game versus Villarreal pretty convincingly, as you can see. Hat-trick for Douglas Costa, Alexandro gotta go, Matuidi gotta go, but we've picked up an injury on Benatia, which is something I don't want to see. Hopefully it's not a long one. Let's have a look. Okay, just 3 days. That's fine. That's we can work with that. Right. So as you can see, we've also sold Sam Khedira, which means we can go and pick up Milinkovic-Savic instead. We also got a transfer offer for Pjanic from Bayern. However, I'm not gonna accept that. I'm just gonna block all transfer offers for Pjanic as he's a vital part of my squad and I'm not looking to sell him at all. And there we have it. We got Sergej Milinkovic-Savic for 55.5 million to Juventus from Lazio. It was a bit of a tough act getting him in. I wanted to get him a little on the cheaper side, maybe try and get him us closer to the price we sold Khedira for, but obviously that was a long shot because Savage has much better potential and he's much younger. Anyways, welcome to the club, Milinkovic-Savic, and let's move on and see what else you're gonna do in this episode. Now this is a bit of an easier game, so I've decided to rotate the squad a little bit. We have Szczesny in goal, Deshilio on the right, Rugani, who just picked up a red card, Barzali, Asamoah, Milinkovic-Savic, the new signing, is making his debut, Bentancur, Cuadrado, Pjanic, Costa, and Mandzukic. We so far are leading by 1 goal, which I hope stays like that. Come on guys, a few more minutes. Of course they in the 89th minute they score a goal, and I can guarantee that's because Rugani went and got himself a red card for no reason. Right, so that's disappointing. Let's move on, I guess, and face Milan in the next game, see how that goes. Real Madrid of all people are offering 26.5 mil for our boy Claudio Marchisio, which is not going to happen, never ever. Marchisio, he's an icon in the club. I'm gonna keep him here until he retires. I'm gonna pay whatever wages he wants. He is staying at Bianconeri until the end of his career. So I'm sorry, Real Madrid, but you can shove it. Alright, so we got Milan next, and we're going at them with full force. Our best starting lineup is on there. Alexandro scores at the 4th minute and gives us the lead. From the looks of it, they haven't signed anyone new yet. Ooh, nice, Dybala and Pjanic. Yes, boys. Howardez goes in for Benatia. Can we keep the clean sheet? Ooh, Higuain scores. Yes, we can. That's it. Okay, so we move on in the Invitational Cup we're through to the semi-finals, sorry, and we're playing Boca Juniors, which is a club we have a history with, as you can know, in terms of transfers going back and forth. We currently have Bentancur from them, and let's not mention the whole Tevez saga. Anyways, let's move on then, see how we end up in the semi-finals. Another signing just popped up real quick, which was Juan Cuadrado. to Chelsea. Actually, Chelsea want to buy him back from us, which, one, that's not nearly enough money for Cuadrado. Two, I'm not looking to sell him because he's currently an important part of my squad in terms of rotation. And I was planning to use him for another week, another month, season even, at least anyways, and then maybe when he hits 30, then look to sell him, but no. We're just gonna reject the offer and we're gonna move on. Now we have Boca to in the semifinals. Let's simulate the game real quick. Oh, they got Tevez back, that's right. Sandro scores. Sandro keeps scoring goals for us a lot, damn. Let's skip. There we go, Dybala, Costa and Sandro for a 3-0 win over Boca. That's good, that's good. Hopefully we can keep the same form in the Premier League as well. Well, let's head on over to the final and see how we do. There's another offer for Rugani, which again I'm just no. He's gonna be part of our future, so there's no way in hell we're selling him. No. Right, we have the final now to deal with. The squad looks okay. Everyone's well enough rested besides the centre backs, but I think as this is the final, I don't really want to rotate them a little bit. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this. Even though Costa's been scoring a lot, I'm gonna put Benedeschi on the right. We're gonna give Milinkovic-Savic another row and the starting position over. Let's go over Matuidi. And we'll keep Matuidi as a sub for the game. Right, let's simulate and see what happens versus River Plate in the final. Nothing so far. Oh, there, Alexandro again! Dude, this guy's a machine. I should play him as a striker, it seems, instead of Higuain, who hasn't scored a goal yet. Well, actually, no, he did score one, never mind. Well, so far so good. We are almost at 70th minute, leading 1-0. One more goal would be really good. There we go. Higuain scores to seal it up. 2-0 over River Plate, and we win the Champions Trophy. And we earn a cool 4 mil. Well, with the other money that we've earned throughout the competition, it's around 10 mil in total. And we received an offer for Higuain from Barcelona for 95.7. Right, well, I wasn't looking to sell Higuain, but they're offering me 95.7 mil. Now my assistant suggests I can sell him between 121 mil to up to 177.5 mil. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna delegate that amount, because if we sell Higuain for that much, I'm straight up buying Griezmann. Yep, straight up gonna buy Griezmann. So let's simulate a few more days and see how this works out. So I decided to add a few training schedules here for our lower rated guys that are gonna still young, kind of gonna be growing anyways, being Bentancur and Shilio. Not the greatest beginning of their training session, but well, hopefully it'll get better and they'll grow up to hit their full potential pretty soon, hopefully. Right, so let's simulate a few more days. I could find Italy. Oh no, whatever this is, Chelsea for 4.2. Oh, that's an insult, man. That's an insult. 4.25 million for Gigi Buffon. Come on, man. I mean, yeah, he's 39 years old, but it's Gigi Buffon, and you want to get him for that? Hell no. Block that transfer request. No. Alright, let's skip in a few more days. Oh, found out again in England. Okay, let's just do these simulations again real quick. There we go, did the simulations again, and even worse results. Right. Moving on. Oh, there we go. That's something I wanted to see. Transfer offer for Lichtsteiner. 6.5. Now he's going to a direct rival, which would be United. You know what? I think I'm gonna accept it. I don't think I'm gonna get much more than this for Lichtsteiner. And I was looking to sell him on anyways, just free up those wages and get someone younger with better potential. Now, if this goes through, we're going and picking up Ricardo Pereira instantly. So let's see how this goes. Now, I've actually went ahead and brought in Ricardo Pereira because Leverkusen were actually looking to buy him for 23 or 24 mil, I believe. When Porto accepted the deal from them, so I decided to act on it real quick. And as you can see, I've only paid a little bit more than that, 25.6, which I believe is an absolute steal for this guy. I mean, 25.6 mil. Welcome to the club, Ricardo Pereira. Let's move on. Another offer for Alexandro from Milan. No way. Just block offers. I think I might not even show you guys these because these are just absurd transfer requests from some clubs which I will never sell to them or sell those players, like Sandro, like Buffon, like Marquisio, Rugani or Pjanic. Those I might just end up showing you guys at the end who's tried to pick who, and just tell you that I've declined those, because I feel like by the end of this transfer window we're gonna be getting a lot of these type of requests from random clubs. Anyways, let's skip over a few more days, see how the selling of Higuain and Lichtsteiner is going. Alright, so Barcelona didn't want to pay what we wanted for Higuain. Apparently they thought 177 mil is a bit too much for him, although I think they have the money, they're just being stingy. We've managed to sell Lichtsteiner. 5 mil for him is what we get from Manchester United. We've loaned out Carlo Pinsolio to Bolton. Hopefully he's gonna get first team action there. He's not really gonna develop much in the game, but I think it's best because he's just gonna end up being dissatisfied because I'm not really gonna play him. There's been an interest shown for Jonathan Tah by Monaco, which I think I'll allow them to have because I don't really think I'm gonna be looking to bring him in this season. I just don't have the spot for him, to be honest, with Barzali, Howardis and Rugani on the bench. There's been a transfer offer from West Brom. Oh, well, West Brom wanna buy Serraro. Sure, why not? I mean, we only took the space. My assistant says between 11.4 16.7. They're offering 14.8. I think that's a fair offer. I'm gonna accept it and see if we sell them, we're probably bringing in Emre Can instead. Alright, so Wolfsburg wanna buy Asamoah for 10 mil, which is exactly his value. My assistant manager says, oh, that's an okay deal actually, I'm gonna accept that. And also Chelsea want to buy Higuain. Now I'm gonna do the same thing. Now, even though I don't want to sell to Chelsea, especially a top class striker like Higuain, to a rival club, but if they agree to buy him between 177 and 121, that means we can actually go ahead and buy Griezmann instead. So let's go delegate, yes, and see what happens with that one. Alright, so we sold Asamoah to Wolfsburg for 10 mil. Sturaro we couldn't sell because they couldn't reach an agreement. and Higuain again, Chelsea think that's too much. I think in the current state of the market, that's not nearly enough as what we should be selling him anyways. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe at the end of the transfer window, Higuain will be a Juventus player still, and Griezmann might still be a Atletico Madrid player. Anyways, let's move on. What we're gonna do is, I think we're gonna sim the game against West Bromwich. Sorry, not West Bromwich, against Bournemouth. And we'll end it at this because we are almost at the end of the transfer window. I'd still like to see if you guys are happy with the transfers I've done so far, if you have any other suggestions, and how you think we should consider how we should move forward. So let's see starting lineup. You can see Milinkovic Savic has already went up to N84, which is fantastic. We're gonna put Bernardeschi over there. We're gonna put aboard Douglas Costa. Yeah, as of well, actually, let me see what our next game is. I was thinking maybe go full force, just go all out in the first game. Oh, I only have Burnley and Stoke. That's alright. I know we can go with a full team. We don't have that many fixtures this month anyway, so our players can be rested. But yeah, let's go in full force against Bournemouth and see what we do. Ooh, they have a penalty which they missed. Come on, boys, we cannot lose. There we go, Higuain. One goal, come on, let's get on. There we go, Milinkovic Savic. Yes, boys. Yeah, I think we can just relax really to the rest of the game and not worry about anything. Penalty picked up a yellow card, but that's pretty much it. We've rotated our midfield and one of our defenders, that's good. Right, well, pretty happy with that. Let's just go over to the screen, see who bought in, who we've sold, and that'll be it for today, guys. Okay, so, right, so, on our transfer list, short list, you can see we still have Carrasco, who is going to be pretty expensive to bring in, to be honest. Jonathan Da has moved to Monaco for, I can't see how much for. Benjamin Henriks is still someone we can pick up. We still have Martial as an option as a left mid slash striker. Griezmann is still there. Surprisingly enough, so 85.1 to 124. Well, his evaluation is higher, but he doesn't have a release clause. I'm not too sure if he'll be hard to sign in Carrasco, we'll see. And we still have Emre Can, of course, who we can actually pick up pretty cheap. We've obviously brought in Milinkovic Savic so far, and we've brought in Ricardo Pereira. We also have rejected the transfers for Pjanic, Marquisio, Rugani, Buffon, Alexandro, Cuadrado. Higuain didn't go through a few times. Sturaro couldn't go even though I wanted him to go. This guy, Georgos Castanos, I want to loan him out because he's just lower than I'm going to use him, but he can reach an agreement with Barnsley. And yeah, on the transfer list we still have, well, Sturaro and Munoz. Now, why are these? Oh, they're just showing because I blocked them from receiving transfers, I guess. But yeah, we still have Sturaro, who I'm looking to sell. Yeah, and probably bring in Chan as his replacement. Right, guys, so that's gonna be it for today's episode. I think I've stretched it long enough. I mean, I could do it longer, but then again, I don't think it'll be interesting enough to watch such long episodes. Anyways, again, I would really love to see what you guys think about it, how we've done with the transfers so far. We've won almost all of our games we've simulated, besides one where we drew with Monterrey, I believe. But anyways, we end up winning the whole championship there, so that doesn't matter. Yeah, so we've sold Asamoah and we're still to pick up a replacement for him. Who do you guys think I should sign up? Should I buy Hendricks? Should I bring in someone like Cucurella from Barcelona B? Should I bring in another first team quality left back? Up to you guys, really. Again, I'll be reading the comments, see what you guys suggest, and the next episode I'll go based on that. Finally again, if you guys like the episode, please leave a comment, let me know, or just hit a like button, you know, just anything to prove that you actually are interested in seeing this experiment. Otherwise, obviously, what's the point of me uploading it? I'm doing it so you guys can enjoy it, really. Yeah, so that's it for now. I'll see you guys later, and have a good one. Cheers.